Hey YouTube, it's me, Kirby, and this episode I decided to try to do some butterfly chicken legs. I seen they've been all the rage on YouTube for quite a while, and I finally got around to giving it a try. And so it's pretty simple. All you got to do is just make an incision down the bone. This one needed a little bit more trimming, so I went and shaped it up. Initially, when I first started this project, I was thinking I was going to try to see how it would work to do it for competition. So I initially was trying to make it look real pretty and stuff. But as you can see, you just go down that bone, clean off the sides, and push the meat to the side of the bone. And again, in my head I was thinking competition, so let me see, I can get the skin to fit all the way over the top. But I eventually decided just to cook it and leave it alone. And then that one had a little bit more bone on the top, so I went and cut that off. I'm going to go ahead and do one more for you so you can get the gist of what I'm doing. I'm going to trim one more leg for you. Again, if you want to try to get the skin over the top, go ahead, but as you can see, for this piece of chicken, it didn't quite work. Just make your incision, cut down to the bone, and then just follow around the bone, removing any meat and pushing it to the side, and just open it up like that. And there you go, you have a butterfly chicken leg just like that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go ahead and set that back on the tray and finish the rest of them up. Now that I got them all separated, butterflied, I'm going to use some two Chupacabra Cluckalicious. I really love that rub on chicken. It's a great rub on chicken. That's going to be my base layer. Then I'm going to follow it up with some of Heath Rowell's garlic jalapeno. Another great rub. Now, even though I'm calling them great, I'm not getting a dime. But I just like these rubs. Then I'm going to do the presentation side with those same two rubs. Again, the Cluckalicious and the garlic jalapeno. Then I'm going to add one more third rub to give me some nice mahogany color to it, and that's going to be some Blues Hog sweet and savory. And I'm going to put that on to give me just a little bit of color on it on the presentation side of it. And after I get them all dusted down with the rub, I'm going to set them aside. And I believe I let these set for about an hour before the next clip. So yeah, we set them aside for about an hour. Now I'm getting ready to take them out to the 270. I'm going to put them on this rack. I'm not going to cook them directly on the grate that's going around. I wanted to cook them on the rack. So I'm just separating them again, and I'm going to lay them out on the rack. Okay, after I got them laid out on the rack, I'm going to go and take them out to the 270. My temps is running about 300, and I want to go ahead and put them in the 270 so they can go ahead and get some good smoke on them. Let me bring you in just for a little close up. And maybe hindsight being 2020, maybe I should have flipped the rack around so you can get a better look at the butterfly legs. Those are the whole legs that I also cooked that day. Okay, it's about an hour into the cook, so I decided that I'm going to go ahead and spritz the legs with some spray butter And as you can see, I have some of the blue stuff. There you go. Okay, good old Parkay. So I'm gonna spritz it with the butter on this. Spritz all the chicken with the butter, and eventually I'm gonna flip the rack around to get to the butterfly legs. And I had the butterfly legs meat side up at first, but I decided to go ahead and I want the skin to crisp up a little bit. So I'm gonna flip them over after giving an initial dose, and so the skin can crisp up for me. I'm gonna go ahead and flip them over and spritz that presentation side of the legs. And after I spritz, I'm gonna let it go for another 30, I think it was 40 minutes. I let them go before they were at the temperature that I wanted to be. I just took them to 170 this day. Typically, if it was for competition, I probably would have let them try to get them up to about 200, and I would have wrapped and all that other good stuff. But as you can see, I didn't do that today. So I'm finishing my spreads with the butter. Then they're gonna, like I said, gonna let them go for about another 30-40 minutes till they reach the internal temperature that I was looking for. I'm gonna bring you in just for one more close-up. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille, and that's how they looking like right about now. All right, it's been another 40 minutes. I'm gonna pull them out. It's time for me to put my glaze on them. Sitting on my table over there. I'm going to go ahead and dip them and get them ready for to go back into the smoker to set. But my sauce this day was a combination of Blues Hog Smoky Mountain and Blues Hogs Tennessee Red. That's a good combination rub. Now I believe if you just get Blues Hog Championship, that is those two sauces mixed together. But anyway, as you can see, that gives you a real good color, and it's a great flavor on poultry. One more leg, that's the last dip, and then they're gonna go back into the smoker for about 10 minutes to let the glaze set on them. And let me give you a good presentation shot of it. That is some excellent color on those legs. Again, going back in the smoker for about 10 minutes. And I'm pulling them, and the glaze has set, and those things look marvelous. Let's go ahead and get them on the inside and give our taste test. It's still looking good, nice and hot, fresh right out of the smoker. Let them rest for about 5 minutes, and let's go ahead and bite into this thing and see what we're working with. Nice tender bite, great flavor, moist, juicy. As you can see, you really get a good bite by doing the butterfly like that. Real good tender chicken. Hey, this was a thumbs up. If you like what you saw, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, be sure to hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Ladies and gentlemen, light your piss and fire for a fact.